What's up, people, and welcome back. Today we got this, what year is this Mustang, Mike?
2012.
2012 Mustang. He was here about 2 weeks ago. We couldn't get it straight because the rear was way the hell off. The rear thrust angle was shot. So I said, hey, Mike, you know what? It's time for some adjustable arms. I do think these, I don't know what you call these damn aluminum. These bars suck, Mike. I actually think one of them's bent. Yeah, it looks bent. Definitely looks bent. So I think that's what was fucking up. What was the thrust angle 2 weeks ago? Do you remember?
I'm trying to find it in here. I wrote it down. Way off.
I mean, I can't remember. I think it was like -40 or some shit like that. It was definitely all off. Anyways, guys, so we updated to some UPR adjustable lower control arms. We set them at the same distance from the ones we just took off, pretty much, even though those were pretty bent. So what I did, I kind of measured from center of the hull to the center of the hull, put them on about 8.5 inches, and boom, look at that, -14. I mean, I'll take that. I will take that. And I'm not even done with the car. I'm still able to adjust it. So one of the things that I'm gonna look for, I mean, remember our wheelbase? I think we were like 1/2 inch off on the wheelbase as well. So I'm gonna go to the computer into additional measurements. Bam, look at the setback. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. What size are these wheels?
15.
By what?
15 by 10.
And the front?
17 by 4.5.
4.5. All right. So our axle offset, all right, pretty close to 0. I'll take that. Lateral offset a little bit. Look at the wheelbase, Mike. 106.5, 106.7, which we could still fix it. Bro, we were 1/2 inch off last week. How happy are you?
Absolutely.
I can't wait to try. Oh, M3 want the sauce. Okay. Okay. You down for the challenge in the M3? I think he wants the sauce.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna set the wheelbase. I'm gonna move it around. So as you see, we have the arms here on both sides. They're pretty much at they both have the same amount of thread, so they're pretty much at the same length. And the wheelbase is literally I got 106.6, 106.5. It's on point. It does have an adjustable pinion angle. That's been adjusted. The pinion angle is pretty much set. We were having a problem where we were like, damn, we're like 1/2 inch off on the wheelbase. Well, guess what? Those stupid arms were the problem. Bro, and you can't even really see it. It has to be, oh, I see it. I see the mark on the rubber bushing. I see it, look. You see it?
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, look, check that out, guys. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me turn this light off. Oh, I just made it brighter. Oh, even brighter. Strobing this shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely this bushing was shot then, Mike. Yeah, look at the difference, bro. That was our 1/2 inch difference right there on that lower control arm. Wow. You see, guys, these are little things you have to like observe and just break your head a little bit and be like, how am I missing 1/2 inch wheelbase? That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot. I mean, we did see one wheel tucked in more than the other. Yep. So
difference from how the car drives, everything.
Absolutely. So as I spin this, right, look at this, just a little, it just automatically moves the wheelbase. Now what I gotta find out, it's what is the stock wheelbase on this car? Mike, let's Google that, because my computer is definitely not gonna tell me where's the stock wheelbase on this sucker. Wow. That's for sure. I think it's gonna be 106.5. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say that's what it is. Guys, Google is life. All right, so we're gonna Google that. We're gonna find the right wheelbase. Now, if you're asking, well, Ivan, how come you didn't show us how to install this? Well, guys, to be honest, it's pretty easy. There's an 18mm bolt here. You loosen the 18mm. This was a 21 because it has this aftermarket bracket which supports this anti-roll bar. Is that what they call it back here, anti-roll? I mean, it's pretty much a sway bar, right? But they call it anti-roll bar. So what I did, we dropped both, obviously we jacked up the car, we dropped both arms. The rear is gonna tend to just like leave from you, back away from you. So in order to get it back in place, what we did was lower the car. Once we lowered the car, automatically the rear end started coming in, which matched up perfectly right to those holes. So it wasn't hard. It probably took us about, what, 15 minutes, Mike?
Yeah.
To install. So it was really relatively easy, guys. Don't forget, just look through your computer, check your wheelbase, check your track width, check your setback, check all those little things. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna move the panhard bar a little bit just to get the center of the rear diff to the center of the car 100% perfect. All right, guys, so we figured out the wheelbase on this car is 107.1, so we set the wheelbase to 107.1. We did that, moving those rear trailing arms. Now we're gonna move that axle offset a little bit. So we're gonna make sure both wheels are sticking out the same amount. That we're gonna get it done with the panhard bar. At the same time, you know, you wanna look at it by eye and make sure one fucking side isn't sticking out more than the other. And I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see that. Well, first of all, I'm gonna tighten this fucking thing, because I couldn't get my big adjustable wrench in there. I gotta get the small one. That did the job. So that's done. That's all adjusted. The wheelbase is on point. Measured it through the computer. Another thing I did, I measured from one of the parts of the body to the rear on both ends just to make sure everything is equal. The pinion angle is still on point. So as for that, we are set and done. So this is where we're gonna move the panhard bar, which is gonna shift the axle left and right. So we want the axle as center as possible. I'm gonna go get a big, my famous adjustable wrench. I'm telling you, I love this thing. This thing is, and it's pretty much a weapon. Oh man. I'm a big fan of adjustable wrenches, I must say. So I'm gonna shift this until I see that rear axle move. We're at 0.2. Oh, locked it up. As you're moving it, jounce the rear. You see, since I moved the rear, the computer is telling me the front wheels move. Yep. Because the rear toe controls the front toe. So we're gonna go ahead and put the wheels back in place. Check that out, Mike. Check that. What does that screen say?
0, 0.
Bam!
Perfect.
0. Perfect. That's where I want it. At the same time, I gotta look at the tire, make sure one ain't fucking sticking out more than the other, right? Because then that's gonna look retarded. Guess what? It is on point. I can't wait to launch this shit, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hold it with one. Now that we got the offset on point. I mean, guys, remember, the front of the car has to be on point in order to get the rear on point as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of times, I had this problem myself. Let's say, like in a G-Wagon, I've seen this a lot on G-Wagon. If the front diff, I mean, obviously there's no front diff here, so I doubt you'll have this problem, but if there's something bent, if caster is off, that'll mess up your wheelbase as well. So you gotta make sure your caster is on point. We did check the caster on this car last week and it was on point. That's how we knew something was bent on the rear. So, anyways, on a car like a Jeep or something like that, you gotta make sure the front wheels are on point as well, because if you try to move the rear panhard bar on the rear and the Jeep has an adjustable front one, you could mess that up really bad. Really easy too. So I suggest, you know, grab a measuring tape, look at the wheels, make sure they both stick out at the same amount, you know. I mean, really simple steps. Anyways, so we know we got that down pat. Lateral offset, right on point. Setback, setback, that 1,000. Front setback, look at that. Everything is where we need it. Wheelbase is where we need it. Now let's check out the rear. God damn it, Mike! Look at that!
It's perfection right there.
Look at that, Mike! 1.2 60-footer. I don't guarantee that.
Can we guarantee that?
Mike, I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be like night and day different. Night and day different. All we gotta do is set the front toe, and we gotta get the hell out of here because it's getting dark, and we wanna get good footage of this. So Mike, we're gonna lower the car right now. By the way, shout out to Mike, he's the cameraman, he is great. I'm saying, are you ready to launch this?
No, I can't wait. You making
Did
me
you
wait?
bring a neck brace with you?
Did not, I left that at home.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. You know what? These arms, Mike, I can't see them. I can't. This, I can't believe this made like it's
Awesome.
just fucking garbage. Garbage. Things are garbage. We could have been having fun last week. I wouldn't even sell them for aluminum scrap, people.
Nope.
Just look at the amount of movement. Look at the rubber bushing. Look at the amount of movement on it. That is a big problem. Big problem.
I'll keep the company under wraps. Don't ever buy them.
I don't know what company they're from. Guys, we're gonna set the front toe. I'm sorry, I'm just very tired. And then we're just gonna go for a quick test ride. Stay tuned, guys. Don't blink. What's up, guys? So we're at my favorite spot. This is the premium package. Mike, I am excited. I am excited. How do you like my strip?
No, it's nice. Not bad.
It's not bad, you know, cement. Then we get to the asphalt. These marks here, these are a few of my marks. I mean, you know, very little rubber, but look, there is enough rubber here, Mike. I still feel it. Yeah, big difference, big difference. So this is my spot right here. Look at that. I can't wait. Can't wait. What are you setting that tire pressure to, Mike?
I like 13.
13, okay, I like 13. This is a stiff wall sidewall or soft?
Stiff.
Stiff, all right. I'm gonna start emptying out the other one a little bit. So I'm gonna start by hand, if possible. Oh, there we go. Just use your nails, people. Old school. How you doing over there, Mike? I don't know where I'm at. Check it out. I mean, I did take a lot of air out of it. What the fuck? That shitty. Look at that. On point. Where are you at? Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty good. So I'm gonna line you up real quick. We gotta throw some track bike and yada yada yada. You know the deal. Back all the way up. Back all the way up. Come forward. Come forward. Right. Straight right there. Stop it right there. You got the track bike? You know what? Let me take mine out. Let me try it. I'm actually pretty excited, guys. I'm gonna throw a little bit of track by it. We're gonna do a burnout. Then we're gonna launch the car, see how it's doing. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna do well. I'm gonna throw a little strip. Just a little strip there. Little puddle there. So when he gets on it, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Do not try this on a regular road. And it's very dangerous, to be honest. Very, very dangerous. Go ahead, Mike. Okay. See that? This is what you want, people. Look at that patch. Look at that. Let me show you guys how straight of a line. This is what you're looking for as for your 60-footer, people. This is what you're looking for. So I'm gonna spray down a little bit more. Hold on a second, Mike. Don't back up yet. Look at those marks, Mike. Look at that.
Nice and straight.
Look at that patch we got down.
That's nice. That is nice.
That is very nice. That is fucking nice. How did the car feel?
Car feels real good.
Back it up, Mike. Back all the way back, then we'll straighten it out forward. Are we gonna back? Is the wheel straight? Back up, back up. Back up. Back up. I wanna make sure that thing is right on it. Back up a little more. Right there, you're good for launch there. Make sure that wheel's straight, all right? Yup. Slip the clutch, Mike. Go ahead. I'm gonna say that was great. Mind you guys, don't forget, the tire's still pretty cold. This is the on-prep surface. Look at that. Well guys, all I gotta say, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. Any questions, DM me at Ivan's Alignments. I highly appreciate the support. Till next time.